Imagine our region and your district as a beautiful garden. Some areas are vibrant, others have bare spots. To expand our garden, we plant new seeds, satellite clubs, cause-based clubs, flexible formats, each with a unique contribution to the garden. Some seeds sprout quickly, others take time. With encouragement, resources, and patience, they grow strong and flourish. As we nurture these new plants, our garden expands, filling gaps, adding color, and creating impact across new areas. Planting seeds is an investment in the future. What seeds will you plant to help our worldwide garden thrive?
How many Zooms do we have today? Only 3, wow, something to celebrate. Check the lighting, fix your hair, put that Rotary pin somewhere. Foundation membership, public image too. Zoomformation's waiting. Hey, what else is new? We got the link, we've got the plan. Now somebody mute that fan. Didn't you read the run of show? Guess we'll wing it. Here we go. Am I on mute? You're on mute. Can't hear a thing, but we look real cute. Wave your hands, it's our salute. We're Rotarians on Zoom pursuit. Watch the time, don't go too late. Let's end on time and celebrate. Everybody smiles for the screen on cue. Oh, we're ready for the screenshot now too.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Reimagined Zoomformation. You're on mute. I hope everyone's had a great month since we were together last. First of all, I want to thank everyone for the incredible feedback following the first episode of You're on Mute. We heard from Rotarians across both zones who appreciated the faster pace, the new format, and the goal of delivering more information in less time. And that's exactly what we hope to accomplish. We're going to continue refining the show every month based on your feedback, but we truly do appreciate all that feedback. And a quick reminder about a few features on the program. As you can see, our agenda is displayed on the side of your screen, so you can easily follow along throughout today's meeting. And every presenter is on a countdown, so that will help us stay on schedule because we made a promise to respect your time. And yes, the mute feature is still active. If someone goes a little long, Chris may have to remind them that the clock always wins. Plus, be sure to stay alert. You might find yourself in the hot seat. As always, everything we discussed today, including links, resources, presentations, and additional information can be found at rotaryzones3334.org/YOM. There's a QR code right here that you can scan with your phone and access immediately. You know, we just received notification late last week that the membership numbers for 2025-26 have been finalized. And while we're still completing our analysis before diving into the details, the early results show membership across North America and the Caribbean is down just over 1%. There are a few bright spots, and we're going to take a closer look at that and what the data tells us and where we see opportunities in the weeks ahead, so stay tuned. But first of all, I want to thank you to every club and district that has made membership a year-round priority. Every new member strengthens Rotary and expands our ability to serve. I'm also excited to recognize the new clubs chartered during July and June in zones 33 and 34. We added 3 new Rotary clubs, 5 new Rotaract clubs, and 4 new companion clubs. You'll see them in the ticker down below. Congratulations to the sponsoring clubs, district leaders, membership teams, and everyone who invested their time and energy into creating these new opportunities for people to experience Rotary. Every new club represents a commitment to our future and the future of Rotary. And as you can see, we did charter 12 new clubs, and that's great news. However, only one of those clubs was chartered in July. That highlights an opportunity to make a new club development a year-round priority. We're going to support that effort with coaching at the Zone Summit in Williamsburg, through our MAP webinars and Zone membership teams, and with help from the International Club Creation Team. And you're going to hear from Patrick a little bit later on how you can be a part of this new club creation process. Our goal is to help districts build steady momentum throughout the Rotary year. I'd like to share a leadership announcement. Beginning July 1st, 2027, Don Harris will serve as our regional membership coordinator for Zone 34. You know, Don's been a passionate advocate for membership growth and club innovation, and I know he's going to do a great job continuing the momentum that we have in Zone 34. In a couple of weeks, we're going to be up in Evanston for a North American Membership Summit, and we're going to bring together strategies and inspiration to help every district grow stronger. Also, we're going to be making a big announcement in Williamsburg at the Rotary Revolution, so you want to be there as we present a new opportunity, a new program that we're going to be putting together to help our clubs and districts in zones 33 and 34 grow. So we've got a great program ahead. Let's get started. To kick us off, it's my pleasure to share a message from Rotary International President Yinka Babaloa and Rotary International President-elect Larry Lunsford. Chris, take it away.
My dear friends and family of Rotary, as Rotary members, we are people of action. And we have proven time and time again that when we commit to something bold and audacious, we achieve it. And if Rotary is to continue creating lasting impact, we must grow.
To reach the level of growth our world needs, we've set an ambitious goal: 1.25 million Rotarians and more than 125,000 Rotaractors by 2030, when we celebrate Rotary's 125th anniversary. That goal is more than numbers. It's our ability to expand service, deepen our impact, reach more communities around the world, and change the lives of those who will join us, just as our lives have been changed. Each region has a membership target that serves as a roadmap to help us get there.
And those regional membership targets are based on individual club and district goals. Each club that increases its membership contributes, and every district that charters a new club plays a role. Growing Rotary is our shared responsibility. You can help turn those targets into reality by guiding conversations, supporting clubs, and keeping the focus on what matters most.
You can help us spread our message with other members of Rotary and Rotaract. Then members can share their Rotary stories with the world. When Rotary tells its story clearly and consistently, people understand why our work matters. When they understand, they are more likely to join. And when they feel like they belong, they stay, they grow, and they bring others with them. That is how sustainable membership growth happens. And that is how we'll meet our regional targets together.
This is our challenge to you. Do better than your best. Look at what your club or district has achieved in the last 5 to 7 years. Find your best year for membership growth and retention, then set out to surpass it. Not to compete with others, but to become the best version of yourselves.
This is not about one strong year. It's about building momentum that continues. When we align our efforts and collaborate, progress doesn't reset each year. It builds and strengthens. That continuity allows Rotary to grow with purpose and to sustain that growth over time.
So, my dear friends, whatever your role is in Rotary, be intentional and strategic, because growing Rotary is how we create lasting impact. Membership is not about numbers. It is about people. People who will carry Rotary forward, expand our reach, and strengthen our ability to serve long after our time as leaders is over.
By meeting and exceeding these goals, we will be a Rotary that is stronger, more connected, and better prepared for the future. That's what this work is about.
My dear friends, the future of Rotary is in your hands.
Thank you for your commitment
And for the leadership you bring to help achieve our latest audacious goal.
Now, let's grow Rotary together.
So, our next guest has dedicated countless hours to helping clubs create stronger experiences that attract, engage, and retain members. As the chair of the Membership Action Plan, George Robertson Burnett has been instrumental in developing the strategies and resources that are helping clubs around the world grow and thrive. And many of you know him as one half of the hosting team behind the hot seat. George, thank you for joining us today, and welcome to You're on Mute.
Thank you so much, Marshall. I don't know about that notorious tag because I'm such a quiet, unassuming person, but there we go. You know, in Rotary, we talk a lot about attracting new members. We also talk a lot about retaining members. In fact, we talk about membership an awful lot. But here in zones 33 and 34, we don't just talk about membership growth, we do something about it. Hence, we created MAP. The Membership Action Plan was born right here in zones 33 and 34, a place known for innovation, creativity, and even the odd revolution. It is interesting to note that the then director, Jeremy Hurst, instigated the effort that became MAP, and at the initial in-person meeting, his successor, Patrick Eakes, and also his successor, Marshall Butler, were all part of the team. How's that for continuity? And that model, born here, has changed how Rotary is organized worldwide, something we can all be very proud of. After all, if Rotary is going to grow and thrive in the future, we can't always rely on yesterday's solutions. MAP is about action. MAP provides practical tools that clubs can use right now. First, there are the monthly webinars. These aren't lectures. They are idea-sharing sessions packed with real-life success stories, proven strategies, and Rotarians who openly share what worked, what didn't, and what they learned along the way. You hear from clubs that have grown, clubs that have transformed their culture, and clubs that have worked to become more attractive. Best of all, you can ask questions and interact with people who actually created membership success. And talking about interacting and questions, we also have an open discussion forum called The Lounge. No rules, no presets, just membership conversation for an hour on one Saturday morning per month. Then there's the Membership Success Center, a powerful predictive planning tool that helps clubs understand where they are, where they're headed, and what actions can help them on the path to success. Think of it as GPS for membership growth. Without it, you're driving through unfamiliar territory, hoping you'll arrive at your destination. With it, you know exactly where you are, where you're going, and when it's time to make a course correction. And if that was not enough, our MSC wizard, Terry Weaver, has developed an expert membership coach for the MSC, which will answer membership questions and give expert advice specifically to your club or district 24 hours a day. Now, I can confirm that the MAP team are not going to be creating a shift system to answer and assist as required. The system will be managed by an AI bot, highly trained in the best known membership strategies. This is another leap forward for Rotary, once again originating here in R2 zones. I personally have tried the groundbreaking coach. I posed as our DG and asked for a plan for the district and was absolutely amazed at the responses it gave and the strategies it offered, which were very specific to the clubs in our district. I do believe this is a game changer. I couldn't be more proud of the creativity and expertise shown by Terry and the other members of our team. The MAP team is made up of dedicated Rotarians from across our zones, different backgrounds, different professions, different experiences, but united by one common goal, helping Rotary grow stronger. And here's what we've learned. The clubs that engage with MAP tend to discover new ideas. They become more vibrant, they have better member experiences and attract new members more effectively. And equally importantly, they retain great members they already have. Membership growth isn't magic. It's not luck. It's about creating clubs that people want to join and never want to leave. So my challenge to every Rotary leader here is quite simple. Spread the word about the Membership Action Plan. MAP will help you achieve your goals by taking some weight off of your shoulders. Promote the webinars. They're on the second Monday of every month. And look out for the lounge, one Saturday per month. And please encourage your clubs to use the Membership Success Centre. It is a game changer. Membership growth is important to us all because every new member brings new ideas, new energy, new opportunities for service, and a stronger future for Rotary. The roadmap is here. The tools are here. The team is here. All that's left is for us to follow the map.
You're on mute.
Perfect timing. It's now my pleasure to introduce a gentleman who exemplifies the adage, if you want the job done well, do it yourself. Can I introduce Patrick Langano?
Thanks, George. I really appreciate it. And I don't know if anybody ever saw the movie Good Will Hunting, but I had something actually prepared for my opening statement, and then George said it. So in Good Will Hunting, he says, son of a gun stole my line. So, but I'm going to say it anyway, George. I really appreciate you, bud. You know, before I start, thank you very much, Marshall and George and Art for having us. I really appreciate it. But I want to talk to you about the North American Club Creation Team and the process we built and the tools we developed. I'll get into that real quick, and we'll do it really fast, paced and go. But I do want to make sure that everybody understands that this all started right here in zones 33 and 34. And I absolutely love saying that Zone 33 and 34 are the home of innovation, because look at MAP, look at the Club Creation Team, look at so many other programs from great people, on this call. This is where we experimented and tried things, because people, believe it or not, it doesn't hit the first time. So we really had to dig and do those things. We had to learn what worked, what didn't work, what had to change. And more importantly, Zones 33, 34 gave us a opportunity and the freedom to ask the different questions. And it was real important to us. So now really quickly into the North American Club Creation Team. It started, we kicked it off last year in Calgary, really got fired up at the beginning of July, trained 27 people for our team across North America. Was absolutely wonderful. Trained them in the 4-step process. And that's what it is, folks. Rotary doesn't really have a membership problem. Membership decline is not the issue. It's the systems that's the issue, the architecture, if you will. So what we did is took what we've been doing for a successful 3 years, and we put the process into place to get consistent walkthroughs. In a thing, we do a 4-step process, or what we like to say, a 3 steps in a party. You don't know who you're going to get when you book your meeting, because and that doesn't matter, because we all do it the same way. We have people from Washington, from California, from New York, from North and South Carolina. More people on our team are from Zone 33 and 34, though. I'd like to say that Sean Sawyer, Al DeLuga, many others. Andy just joined the team, so you're going to get a good home dose there if you use the process. We're here as a tool for our Rotary membership coordinators. Chris Justice leading the way in 33, Mary Ligon right now in 34, and Don Harris. Congratulations to Don on his RMC selection, succeeding Mary. So we're here as tools to be used by the districts and by the RMCs for their programs. And I can't thank them enough. We're just here to help. It's a totally free system. On the resources page on this call, you'll have the links. You can go to clubcreationteam.org if you'd like to set up an account, and we'll be more than happy to help. I would like to get into just a couple of the programs, because we've been known for companions and satellite clubs. But last year, from December 1 through June 30, and that was the preliminary numbers, we were responsible for we were responsible for almost 50% of new chartered Rotary clubs created in North America. So the program does not only North America, or excuse me, not only new Rotary clubs, new Rotaract clubs, community-based, doesn't matter, companion satellites, the process is all the same. So we do that. We help with the paperwork, so that you guys don't have to. Also, one of the things that's really awesome, check out Chris Justice. We did it on our membership call. We're doing a Zone 33 club refresh program, which follows 3 of the 4 steps. So it really is 3 steps in a party. So check that out on Chris Justice's Linktree and get signed up for that. It's a 90-day program where we'll get this taken care of. I do see the mute warning coming, but I don't think it would be Patrick Longano if I didn't at least go over by at least.
You're on mute.
Got to unmute, guys.
Yeah, that is absolutely fabulous. Thanks, Patrick. Patrick, we're going to have a quick fire question and answer round. Are you ready? Let's see how many these we can get through. Okay. What does the North American Club Creation Team actually do?
Well, we gather together and have a party once a month. No, just joking. We walk people through the steps 1 through 4 to help them create clubs or do club refreshes.
Great. Companion club or satellite club? What's the biggest difference?
Generally speaking, a satellite club is a club that wants to form and break away and form their own standalone club. A companion, the stated purpose is to stay with the home club. What's
the -- myth about impact clubs?
That they're service only. Just like anything else in Rotary, things move, and we have more impact clubs that are standalone clubs now.
So if our attendees only remember one thing today, what should it be?
That a guided process helps everybody. And there are 3 or 4 people on this call that went through the guided process that are now on the team. And it's just, we will help anybody at any time that they need.
Okay, so you mentioned the process. How long does it take to go through the first step 1 of the process?
Step 1 of the process is about a 15 to 20 minute call.
Excellent. Mountains or beach?
Oh, definitely mountains.
What's the biggest mistake clubs make when trying to grow membership?
Trying to define what it is to serve for that person that they're trying to talk to about bringing into their club. That person can only define for themselves what it means to serve. Okay,
your favorite success story from last year?
Oh gosh, there's so many, but Sandy Mockrell's and down in her district was incredible, as well as the Mosaic team up in 32.
Great. So how many countries has the model reached so far?
Oh, impact clubs. It's Philippines, Japan, Australia. It's pretty much all over the world, sir.
Excellent. Favorite color?
Purple.
So if I showed up at your house tomorrow, what would Angela make me for dinner?
Toast, George. Toast.
Thanks. What's the Rotary phrase you ban forever?
We've always done it that way.
Okay. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No, I'm Italian. What are you talking about?
We're done.
You're on mute.
See
the hot seat, and you can all see who's on the hot seat today. For those
Oh my
who weren't
goodness.
called, shame on you, but the hot seat is a question of extreme importance. If you are selected to be on the hot seat, you'll have less than 2 minutes, and you'll see the clock is already ticking, Sandy, to give us an answer. If you go over, as you've seen already today, you will, in fact, be muted. And trust me, when I tell you, we love that part. Upcoming the Hot Seat Hall of Fame for those selected and that nail it, there will also be a Hot Seat Hall of Shame upcoming. Hall of Fame honorees will be showered with a gift at a later date, valued at extreme dollars with no accompanying 1099. Sandy, today's question is, when you're in the shower, what is your go-to song?
I have to say I've never been a singer in the shower, so I do not have a go-to song. Sorry.
Sandy, come on, step it up, Sandy, or the Hall of Shame is calling on you.
I have to try better. Next.
The only one we usually get one shot, Sandy.
Oh, okay.
Song do you wish if you were? What song do you wish you could sing if you were a singer?
Oh my goodness. I don't know. Staying Alive. How's that? Singing in the Rain. That was a good one, Patrick.
Thank you so much. And we're rolling straight into another webinar promo before Georgie comes back for Hot Seat 2. Thank you, Sandy.
Sounds good. Thanks so much.
Oh, lad. Oh, lad. Are you muted, lad? If you could unmute, that would be great. How are you this morning?
I'm just fine.
Well, I'm delighted it's you, because being the zone's treasurer, we can count on you. So your question for this morning is, or this afternoon, you can meet any person from history, any historical figure whatsoever, and we would like to know who that is, and what would your first question to them be?
I grew up in Pennsylvania, so I have a particular fondness for Benjamin Franklin.
Okay, cool.
And I loved his sense of humor, and I would want to ask what he believes this country will look like in 250 years.
250 years from his time or from now?
Oh, from now.
Because we know what it looks like 250 years from his time.
I don't plan to be here, George.
Living the dream. Absolutely fabulous, lad. I actually think I would like to go and ask Noah whether he let the mosquitoes on by accident or whether it was intentional.
Excellent.
That would be my favorite. Hey, yes. Lad, I really appreciate you being a good sport and coming up with a good answer, Benjamin Franklin. That's a real cool one. Yeah. So thank you for that. We have 19 seconds. Do you want to give a pearl of wisdom?
We are financially healthy.
This is fantastic news. I think you're talking about Zone. Zone is financially healthy. Thanks to you, lad. We very much appreciate it. And I think we'll go to another promo.
You guys having fun? I am. This is a lot of fun. And thank you all for being here today. You know, as we wrap up today's program, I'd like to leave you with a look ahead of what we have coming up. We're incredibly excited about the Rotary Revolution this October and the excitement continues to build. We recently announced that one of our keynote speakers will be Junior Basilibanya, also better known as B-Boy Junior. Junior is a polio survivor, a two-time world champion breakdancer, a Guinness World Record holder, and a Rotary Team in Polio ambassador. His story is one of perseverance, resilience, and what's possible when Rotary changes lives. And I know he's going to inspire every one of us. And that's just the beginning. Our team is putting together an amazing program. And over the coming weeks, we'll be sharing more of what you can find or what you'll see in Williamsburg. If you haven't registered yet, now is a great time. The early bird discount expires next Monday on August 10th. I promise you're not going to want to miss this year's Rotary Revolution in Williamsburg. And while we're talking about zone summits, this past weekend, we filmed the promotional video for our 2027 Zones 33 and 34 Summit. That's right, we're already getting ready for next year. I'm not ready to give away too much just yet, but I will tell you this. Mark your calendars for Labor Day week next year. We're going to be gathering September 8th through 12th, 2027, and I think you're going to love what we've been creating. Stay tuned because we'll be sharing even more very soon. And as a matter of fact, in October, we're going to have a special edition of You're on Mute, broadcasting live from Williamsburg on October 19th. And we're going to announce the location of the 2027 Zones 33 and 34 Zone Summit that Monday, August 19th. So you don't want to miss that. I know you'll want to join us for all these exciting events. But before we sign off, I'd like to extend my sincere thanks to George Robertson Burnett, Chair of the Membership Action Plan, Patrick Lingano from the Club Creation Team for joining us today and sharing their expertise and passion for growing Rotary. A special thank you goes to our production team, everyone working behind the scenes who makes You're on Mute possible each and every month. Now, next month, we're going to focus on one of my very favorite topics, the way that Rotary changes lives around the world. We're going to hear a disaster response update from Larry Agee of Disaster Aid USA. And because September is Basic Education and Literacy Month, we're going to be sharing the details of a special reading project that's making a difference in North Carolina. As always, we'll highlight more stories that demonstrate Rotary's incredible impact in our communities around the world. And finally, a ginormous thank you to each of you for everything you do for Rotary, for your communities, and for creating lasting impact around the world. We'll see you next month on September 14th. Same link, same time. Until then, take care, keep telling Rotary's story, and keep leading the revolution. Take care, everyone.
All right, everyone. See you next month. Same link, same time. You're on mute.
All right, good show, everyone. Well done.
I'm gonna plunge it.
Man, that mute button was getting a workout.
George beat me to it twice. First one to be muted. I mean, I was so looking forward to getting that title, but he got me on that one. It was great. I can't, Marshall. I will. You just like you, everybody on this call. We've been on a ton of meetings. I can't tell you how much fun and snappy and just together this is. It just absolutely incredible format. Way to go, guys! George and Art and Tom for putting it together, and everybody. It's incredible. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so much fun to work on. Yeah.
25